Ooga booga, how's it going? Hi everyone, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know actually what ooga booga means. I assume that's caveman for good evening. Um, or maybe that's like some sort of, maybe that's an insensitive thing to say. Hi, so this is, hi, I'm Eugene Myers, EC Myers. This is NES Alphanumeric episode 43. Here we are with Caveman Games, published by Data East. The original title for this game was Caveman Olympics, which I guess it was a PC game or some other, I'm not sure where else it appeared. Hi Adam, hi Matt, good evening, good morning, how are you guys doing? So I have a vague recollection of this game, but I also might be mixing it up with some other kind of competition type cartridge for the NES. So I don't know. I'm not sure why I own it. It's entirely possible that this is my wife's cartridge, and somehow like we merged our games and everything, and so there's some cartridges that I can't account for. I don't know where they came from. And then we have a bunch of duplicates that I can't actually get rid of because they're her cartridges. So I don't know, we'll just dive in and see what this game is all about. It's probably just me, but the artwork on the box art and the screen here, the title screen, kind of vaguely reminds me of Gary Larson a little bit. Like, he used to do a bunch of caveman cartoons, like The Far Side. I don't think he had anything to do with this artwork. Given when this game came out, I mean, he was pretty popular in like 1990. So they might have just been ripping off his style, or again, it could just be me. It's just a cartoony kind of caveman thing going on. Hold on, before I get started, I am freezing. It is, so I play these games down here in the basement, and it's really cold here. The house is, we're supposed to get some snow, actually. Supposed to get some snow. So I'm just putting on a blanket because it's cold down here. And yeah, our house is like leaking warm air somewhere. Hey Jen, how you doing? You know, I thought of you today. I was flipping through an old issue of Game Informer. I'm really behind, and it said something about Horizon Zero Dawn, like a DLC pack. So I'm assuming that game hasn't come out yet. And if it hasn't, then that means there's something that you can look forward to since you've finished the main campaign. I don't know if you're into DLC. I really kind of hate DLC. Oh, you have it. Oh, great. I don't like DLC in that. Well, I mean, I guess some of the DLC that has been coming out is legitimately they've made new content or new game experiences after the fact to kind of like lengthen the life of the game. But when DLC first started to appear, a lot of it seemed to be things that were already on the disc that they just like locked behind like a paywall, and that kind of stuff I don't really like. And you know, most of the games that I play don't have DLC. Oh, The Witcher 3. So I don't know anything about a lot of the current games, like the games that you've been playing, but I've been reading this book called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, which I think is might be by Chris Kohler. And it's about like game developers. Actually, if you haven't read it, Adam, you might be interested in this. It's about game developers and the challenges that they've had coming out with their games, whether they're a massive company or small independent company, or one guy just working on his own for years. And The Witcher 3 is the chapter that I just started, and the previous chapter was about Destiny. And anyway, yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. It's really interesting. And it makes me kind of interested in playing some of the games that they talk about in it. Like there's a whole section on Stardew Valley, which I haven't played, but it was all done by one person. And then there's a whole section on Shovel Knight, which I have played a little bit of and want to play more of, but haven't gotten around to yet. Oh, cool. You have to let me know if you have any good gaming podcasts to recommend, because I mostly listen to retro ones. All right, let me just start this game. I kept hitting start and nothing was happening. It was already, you have to hit A. Number of players. That is possibly the most annoying kind of player select screen I've ever Scene. Clearly, oh, and you can't hit down. You can hit one. You can hit up to cycle, but you can't hit down to. Oh no, you can. It's just really not responsive unless my controller's broken. All right, I need to adjust the color on my CRT because this looks hideous. It looks way too red. So you can choose your character, and I believe I read the manual today. I believe Glunk is sort of the more well-rounded character who's supposed to perform well enough in most of the games. There are 6 games in Caveman games that you have to master. Then there's Crudla, Thag, and then Ugga, Grooks, and Vincent. So you can already see this game has like an interesting sense of humor. I've seen some reviews of the game, and it seems like the one redeeming quality about this game is that it has a fun sense of humor. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with Glunk, I suppose. Oh my god, what the hell is this? There's like a whole bio here. Glunk hails from the caves of Central Asia. I can't even read this font. And has done well in past years. He is an accomplished athlete and is also renowned, I thought it said retconned, as a philosopher and a martial artist. He is a master of the ancient art of club fu and is the author of the book The Clubbing Way. Glunk is said to be wise and inscrutable. If asked about his goals, he looks wise and inscrutable. In fact, if asked anything, he will just smile wisely and inscrutably. All right, strengths clubbing, presumably, you know, with a club, and saber races. All right. Interesting. Yeah, this font is. I'm sorry. I know it's. It's easier to read on my computer screen than it is on the CRT for some reason. Okay. All right. Practice. Start the games. Restart. Caves of Fame. I'm gonna go with practice. All right. What do you guys want to see first? The saber race. The mate toss. You can play as a woman. Clubbing. Fire start. Dino race or Dino vault. I'm gonna let you guys choose. Hopefully they give you instructions in the game because otherwise I have to pull up the manual, which there's like different commands for each of these types of games that different button combinations you have to press for each of these games. Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. Just waiting for someone to tell me. I'll pick something if you guys don't want to pick anything. Dino Vault. Fine. That sounds fine. Thank you for choosing something. I have to make. I need to move this so I can see the TV better. There we go. I have to make decisions every day. Many decisions every day that any opportunity to not. This font is terrible. This font is really terrible. Okay, Dino Vault. Round 1 of 3. Are you going to tell me how to play this? Go on keypad 1, yep. Okay. So, I think A... No. Okay, you speed up by hitting the A button, I believe. And then I hit the thing. Okay, B I think is maybe to plant it, and then it's not going to give me any instructions at all. Okay, I have to look up the manual if I can't remember this. Alright, so you speed up with the A button, you jam on that, and then B? Okay. Right, so B to plant it, and then you release B. Alright, let's try that again. The animations look okay. I mean, it is what it is. Right, okay. I am going to pull up the manual because I think I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, man games, where are you? I don't like the tap repeatedly thing either. It almost immediately ruins a game for me. Where's the manual? There it is. Okay. Okay. So the Dino Vault. Control head up and down to adjust the dino's height. After selecting the height, press the A button to begin running across the screen. Okay. Press the A button quickly. Power meter. As you approach ravine, press and hold the B button to plant your pole, and the pole flexes to fullest arc. Press B. Alright, I was doing it right, except I hadn't adjusted the height of the dinosaur, which is a strange thing to have to do. Let's try that again. Okay, so maybe I'll just set it really low, right? Okay, so is that, I think that's, oh, okay. You can, it was already as low as I could get it. Ha! It's cute though. Alright, so that was already the same. Alright, fine. That's not how dinosaur necks work, I don't think. Okay, so it's at 20 foot. Alright, here we go. Jamming the A button. So I was doing it right, I just, you know. Ugh. This is great. Yeah, no, I know that was a bad vault. Alright. Faster. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, man. So far, this is, I guess it's about what I expected. Oof. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me try this again. I mean, give me some tips or something. What's going on with the sun? Ah. Yep. Yep. Aha! Yeah! Total skills. Alright. 20 foots. Great. Round 3 of 3. That's probably a fluke. Ah! Oof. Alright. Well, that's that. Alright, let's try another one. No. Yeah, I could use the turbo button. Alright, practice some more. Fire starts. So let me just see. Okay. Fire starting. Fire making. A button quickly and repeatedly to rub your sticks together. The faster you rub, the faster the bar at the bottom of the screen will reach the red zone. Yep. Control pad down to puff on the sparks. Have them catch fire. You may need to alternate up to inhale and then down. This is ridiculous. Okay. Alright. I'll give that a try here. Fire start. That's right. And it's a direct competition. You can apparently club the other person to get them to distract them, I suppose. Okay. Oof. Oh man. Darn it. That backfired on me. I think I lost. Oh, and I lost. I got winded. No! Is there something in the background? Like... Alright, so it looks like Thag won. Ugh. No. No! Oh, come on. Keep losing. Keep getting dizzy. Oh, Jen. Now, okay. Like, to be fair though, like, was Atari like really, really better than this? I've been thinking I've missed out on maybe some Sega games. I'm kind of interested in trying some of those out. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, what awesome games are there on the well, let's say the Master System, if you're gonna like match it to the NES and oh my God, really? I can't even start this fire. And then Atari. I mean, I know there are a lot of classics on the Atari, but oh my God, really? This is pretty much what happens to me in real life when I try to start a fire. I haven't really ever tried it with sticks. But like even with a match in a fireplace, I have I have problems. Okay. Yay. Yeah, good point. No tap repeatedly games on the Atari. Man, 3 minutes to start a fire. That's fantastic. There are a lot of games like that on the NES. I mean, I think all of the competition type games, like California Games, I think, or whatever that thing's called. I mean, think about this so far. I mean, this is at least a little bit better, I think, than like Bigfoot was, Bigfoot was terrible. That was really not good. Like, I suppose I could see myself maybe getting okay at this, or somebody in the world getting good at this game. But you're just learning to like mash buttons and press them at like exactly the right time. Not doing well here. Oh God. This is not my type of game. So these are just the practice modes. Actually, then when you actually play the game, you have to compete in each of the 6 categories, you know, and then I guess you either win or lose. Why won't this thing start? That's that's a really good question, Jen. I need to watch like a speed run of this. I've been doing that a lot with some of the games that I've been playing. I usually will go and watch the Mexican runner to see how he reacts to these games because he's playing a lot of them. I'd say most of them for the first time too. And I think all he'll do is he'll read the manual ahead of time. And so I started watching his playthrough of Captain Planet and the Planeteers. It was like, how did he deal with this? And we did basically about the same for that first level. Like the amount of time it took us to progress in the game, I got about to where he ended up after about an hour or so. And then I jumped ahead a little bit in his stream, and it looked like after a while he started using save states. He started running it on an emulator and using save states just so that he could practice particular sections of the game, which is legitimate. Because his thing was he would practice those sections and then get good enough at them and then play it through from the beginning, so it wasn't really cheating. And, I don't really have any high, lofty ideas about what constitutes cheating or not because I use save states all the time. I'm doing worse than I did the first time. Oh, there we go. But his whole hang-up was like the whole point of his thing was playing through every NES game to completion. Okay, I think I'm about done with fire starting. I do not wish to start this event again. And why is this font so bad? I guess they're trying to be whimsical or something. I don't know. All right, so okay, clubbing. I think that's just sort of fighting. I could do that. This is kind of cute. I do like these drawings. Those are kind of cute. The stick figures. So this is probably going to be the worst game I play all week. All right, let me just look. The manual again. Pretty sure I just hit the B button or something. Yeah, control pad. Okay. Left and right, duck, knee smash, overhit smash, face smash. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm dropping a little bit of some frames here, but it's not too bad. So, round one. I'm actually pretty. Oh, so intimidation phase. You're supposed to press all the buttons to like do some weirdness to intimidate. Hey. Oh, that shouldn't. Oh. You can actually point. How do you do that? You point. Oh, A button, hold down. Point in the other direction to distract them. This is ridiculous. Okay. Am I supposed to knock him down or just make him lose some power? This isn't like, Punch Out or anything. Bye. So that's how you win? Okay, it's like Smash Brothers. So this is the crappiest Street Fighter sequel, or is it a prequel since they're cavemen? Um, huh. Okay. It's weird because it sort of seems like people did put some thought into this. It's just not good enough. Ow. Hey, there's like a meteor back there. Bye. All right. Clunk wins. No. Okay. Oh, let's try the Dino Race. Dino Race. What's going on with this? How does this work? A button. Oh, I gotta move the tap the A button. Go fast. Press the B button to jump. Back up. It's hit it on the. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. So what else is? What's going on with you guys? What's going on with me? So I finished. Finally, you guys. Some of you saw me on social media talking about this. I finally finished Mega Man 9, which I've been playing on the Wii Virtual Console since it came out like 9 years ago. Like off and on, like probably once or twice a year, I'll pick up the game. I've been at the last stages of the game for most of that time, and every time I would pick up the game, I would play it for a little while, and realize that I'd forgotten what I was supposed to do, and I needed to practice a lot to get decent at it again. And then I'd get distracted or frustrated and go away for a little while, and then when I come back, I'd have to start all over again. So it's like really incremental progress of like, oh, this is how I defeat this this boss. And I finally decided I need to finish it, and I looked at some speed runs to see, just for techniques to get through the stages faster and more efficiently than I had been doing. Oh, this is interesting. And also like to figure out how to defeat the bosses better. And so it took a few more nights of actually being committed to it, but I managed to get through it, and I am done with it. And I don't think I will play Mega Man 10 anytime soon, but I might play Mega Man. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, okay. This kind of reminds me of Star Wars. It looks like he's riding on one of those. Is it a Tauntaun? Oh, come on. Do I have to actually jump while I'm running? I might play some Mega Man 5. I actually just ordered a bunch of the Game Boy games from Japan. Why can't he jump while moving forward? Okay. Because I heard some of them are actually pretty good. Like they recycle a lot of. Oh, B is for. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing wrong. I think B is for hitting the thing. You're supposed to. No, press B to jump. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Whatever. I like my dinosaur though. It's pretty. Oh, okay. Supposed to jump over that probably. Why is this? Why? What? This is like the opposite of the Battletoads speed bike level. Really slow and hard to control. But look at the parallax scrolling. That's unexpected. Like, what am I supposed to do there? Am I supposed to... I don't know. So maybe Mega Man X on Super NES, or I don't know. I'm in the middle of a bunch of different games. Still playing Metroid. I picked up Punch Out a little while ago because I want to practice it and maybe stream that since someone requested that. And I've never really tried really hard to finish that game. So the drawback to that is I started playing Punch Out. I played it on my CRT and that was fine. And then I went up to try it on the NES Classic Edition, which is an emulator-based system, and I noticed that there was a lag, of course. And then I noticed that there's more of a lag with my wireless controller than with my wired controller. So that kind of sent me down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out the best way to play it on my TV upstairs. I don't mind playing, you know, I think to properly beat it, I really do have to play it on the CRT in the basement, but I kind of like playing more upstairs because, you know, my wife is around maybe watching me play, and then I can kind of hang out around my dog. He likes to hang out around us, but if I'm down here like I am now, he can't come down here because we try to keep him out, since we use this for like guests and things like that. This is the one like pet-free area of the house. So I did have him downstairs a couple times when I first started streaming, and that was kind of distracting because he was running around behind me and kind of going ballistic. Alright, so that didn't go very well. Wow, 221 seconds. I do not want to restart this event. No. Okay. Sure, let's see if the saber race... A saber race should be about the same, I would think. A jumpeth B. You must be moving in order to jump. Oh, okay, so it says if he refuses to jump, he may not have built up enough speed. So I see that's what I was doing with the dino race, and that was a problem. Ugh. Oh, okay, so the saber race, you're being chased by a tiger, which is that's a really cute cat. Okay, let's try this. And I should get back to my Maniac Mansion streams. Hey. Oh, uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, that's really interesting. This is kind of clever how they've set this up. Oh. Yeah, totally threw her back into the... Do I have to keep running to escape it? I guess so. Okay. I guess he still has a chance to catch me. Oh. Oh. This is really interesting, the way that they set this up. Huh. Okay. So I did all right at... Of course you are, Jen. I will not restart this event. No. One more practice. The mate toss. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, really? So the only thing... Hey, Comic Man. So the only thing this game is terrible. I don't know if you've played Caveman games before, but I'm just doing the practice rounds, and it's like types of games where you have to jam the A button real fast. Yeah, it's the Caveman Olympics, but you know they call it Caveman games on the NES. So Adam, the only thing worse than having to jam the A button repeatedly to you know progress, in the mate toss you have to rotate the D-pad. Like you have to... Yeah, I thought about actually using my NES Max with the thumbstick on this one, but I'll just see how this goes. This is not going to be good. Ugh is right. Okay. Alright. So I'm rotating. Hey, crypto bugs. Yeah, these controls. Oh, am I supposed to go the other way? Okay. Wow. Is this like that thing at the end of Superman 4? I'm not comfortable with this. Okay. Yep. 50 foots. So I was rotating it clockwise. I guess you have to go counterclockwise, which is in fact what the manual says, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah. So good times. Oh, I didn't have a high enough angle on that one. And again with the parallax scrolling, not as good as the other level though. Okay. 46 foots. Need a good D-pad on this one. All right, I feel good about this this throw here. All right. New record. Yeah, I meet the creeper. I guess it must be consensual. She seemed pretty happy. It's not like you have to club her over the head and grab her and then throw her or anything like that. Thank goodness. All right. Well, I have practiced every game, every game in this. Should I just make a run for it and see? It's 1042. Don't think I will do well, but I'll give it a shot, and we'll just compete in all those things, and we'll see how I do, and then put this game away and not think about it again. Yep, exactly. Never again. 3 rounds. I am so intimidated. Ow. Dragon punch. I think maybe it's a dino punch or okay. How did they even get up there? Oh, no. Ah, see? You can trick me there. You try to get me to... I feel like the humor in this game is a little oversold. Can't even read that. What does that say? 1, 2 bouts. Okay. Hey, Allison. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't think I can change my character in mid-game, though. But yeah, maybe I'll do a practice round at the end with that. So she's like, actually, she's struggling, which isn't cool. Like, that doesn't look super consensual to me. Yeah, I think she could walk. What am I even playing? 57 foots. Okay. Do I have to do this again? Okay. What else I've been up to this week or last week? Did I talk about Super Nintendo? I took my old Super Nintendo apart to clean it and it started falling apart because the plastic is so old. But basically, I'm planning to stream some Game Boy games at some point and maybe some Super Nintendo games. I kind of have I have it all set up down here. I just need to make some overlays and stuff for OBS and figure out when I'm going to play them. Because I can kind of barely do one stream a week. But oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not touching that one, Meet the Creeper. The manual was a little bit kind of bro. I don't even know. Bro. With some of the humor in it. But they did. I feel like they almost said something just like that. Oh, that didn't go well. No, I haven't played Super Metroid yet. I'm still working my way through the NES Metroid game, and then I thought I might play Metroid 2. But my wife has been playing Super Metroid, or at least she started it a while ago. She played through it for a little bit, and then she got busy. Okay, Dino Vault. Oh, that didn't go. Okay. Yeah, Samus Returns looks cool. I'll probably play the original first. I don't know. I guess I'm hung up on playing the original versions of these games first. Yay! I've heard mixed things about Samus Returns though. It sounds like it improves on a lot, but there's some things that people don't like the melee stuff. But I mean, it's a different enough game that I feel like I could play both of them or even play them out of order and it'd be fine. Okay, no good there. Yeah, I hear that it's really hard. The original is really tough. Like Samus is so huge on the screen, and it's so hard to tell where you are in the game. All right, I'm not good at the Dino Race. Let's see if I can do this one. Gonna just jam the A button here. Go. This is how you break your controllers, by the way. Oh, okay, that didn't go great. Urgh. I could just use my turbo button. No. I'm gonna get like carpal or something. Oh, why can't you jump forward? I don't understand it. He manages to do it. Do I need to do like a turbo thing and then the B button? How is he doing that? Oh, the jump button's B, but I don't seem to maintain momentum as I'm jumping, which is really strange. All right, let's see. Okay. Whoa, that's interesting. Well, that's weird because, so actually, you can hit your dinosaur in the back of the head like Yoshi, like Mario and Yoshi. And when you do that, he just jumps over the rocks anyway. Uh-oh. What are you going? What? Oh, he got confused because I hit him too many times. Oh. Which doesn't happen in Super Mario World. Well, okay. But it was weird because he was jumping automatically. I feel like you have to... Oh, okay. I've hit him too many times. Because otherwise he doesn't jump, like, all the way. Yeah, I know. So I hit him on the back of the head. He goes into turbo mode, and he was automatically jumping over stuff, even though I wasn't hitting the jump button. So that doesn't make any sense. The problem with some of these games, like these competition games, is I feel like sometimes they manage to get one or two of the levels okay, and then a bunch of the other ones are just kind of broken. You have something like I don't know, TNC Surf Designs or whatever like that. They have different game mechanics, and some of them are great, and some of them are okay, and some of them are just terrible. And anyway, fire start. I know how this one's gonna go. Oh, okay. What? Oh, just hit me in the back of the head, really? Thanks, man. If only I'd been in the Boy Scouts. Or the Junior Woodchucks. It's not catching fire. Crap. My best time on this was like 3.5 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. Dang. What am I doing wrong here? Oh god, this is terrible. I just want to stop. Oh my god, you're right. Vincent's head is totally toasted. So this is one of those things where you don't really win. The winner loses. I could just walk away and be like, well, I survived. Aha. I guess I was supposed to, like, blow faster on it to start with. Alright, there we go. Oh. Yeah, tell him I said hi. Oh god, I have to do that again? No. Ow. Okay. Gronk's got quite the beard. I mean, Gronk's got quite the beard. Glunk and Gronk. Like, I bet people mix this up all the time, right? No, that's the other caved guy. Why can't I hit him on the head? Darn it. Okay. Well, I've lost this round. This is not my sport. Fire starting. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Whew. Oh, that's my problem. I've been spitting on it. Ugh. Hate this game. Okay. Saber race. I did improve my time. I just need to devote my whole life to practicing this game, and yeah, they threw me behind them, which is not fun. Uh-oh. They're much faster than me. Oh boy. This makes me think of, what is it? Zombieland? It's like you have to... Ah, no, 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 no. One faster than the other guy. Alright, why don't you go back? Oh, there you go. See ya. Haha. Hey, kitty kitty. Alright. Final placings. Did I win? I guess I won. So... Well... Wow, I remember your score. That's cool. What? Is that it? Does it do anything else? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try... Hold on a second. How do I get out of here? Nope, I don't want to... Okay. Allison said I... Yeah, exactly. It was really anticlimactic. I was just like, what? That was it? No fanfare, nothing. Alright, I'm going to try the mate toss as Crudla. And let's read her bio. Crudla comes from the caves of West Europe. She is a favorite to win the games, as she is the most rounded of the athletes. Crudla is well known for her wry wit and personable charm, as well as her athletic prowess. When asked as to how she got her start as a top athlete, she often likes to tell this amusing anecdote. Though I take food, Crudla Bash. Following this year's games, she intends to pursue a career as a writer, beginning with her own autobiography entitled Bash Bash Crudla Bash. Actually, I would buy that. Strengths: Saber Race, Dino Vault. Okay. So let's try the mate toss with her and see what happens. Yeah, that font. I couldn't even read. So yeah, no, I guess they didn't design this for one for one player. I mean, I guess if I had two players, and then I don't know what happens if you put in 5 players. How does that work? I mean, I don't think this is one of the 4-score capable games, and I guess maybe you just all... I don't even know. I don't know how that works. Maybe it in fact doesn't work. All right, so who's she gonna toss? Nope, she's tossing a lady. Okay. Interesting. Lazy. Not to, you know, make any assumptions, but it's just interesting that that's what they decided to do. I think the manual even says something about, like... Oh, that's not a very good throw. Yeah. Tossing the lady. 31 foots. Okay. No one tosses a dwarf. I'm not even sure why I'm still playing this. No, I'm not playing identity politics with Crudla. So that was Caveman Games. Caveman Games. So that was interesting. Do not recommend, really. The copy that I own appears to be an old rental copy, actually. I can imagine how disappointing it would be to rent this. I don't think this could fill out a whole weekend for me. Yeah, right? I need to go play something else after this. So, I think that's it. I've basically filled the hour. Much more than I expected. I kind of thought I'd, rage quit or just find it totally unplayable. I'd say it still is a better experience than playing Bigfoot was. Not to say that it was a good experience. I don't think I'll be popping this one in any time soon. Like the next party I have, I'm not going to be like, hey guys, want to play Caveman Games? But yeah, what else? Yeah, Pepsi. Did you guys hear about what was it? Was it a crab that had the Pepsi logo imprinted on its shell? That's messed up. I'm done with this game. Probably will never play this again. Next week, something much better, which I also have not played much of, if at all. Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2 for the Nintendo. Very excited. It was one of the games I picked up late in the... Actually, I guess I got it at Funkoland in the 90s, like late 90s. It was one of those games I picked up cheap. I always wanted it because Rescue Rangers are awesome. I mean, the Capcom Disney games are awesome. And, of course, now it's like worth $200. So, Yeah, Adam. I know I saw you play the first Rescue Rangers, but I didn't see you play the second one. So I have to find out if my wife is interested and has time. I might see if she wants to do a 2-player thing because it has 2 players simultaneous. But if not, it'll just be me. And what else? I'm sort of feeling like maybe streaming something this Friday if I can. So I might do a Game Boy game, or I might just pick up Maniac Mansion again. Chip or Dale? What is the question? My preference? I like playing as Dale. He's kind of goofy, and I mean their play mechanics are basically the same, I think, but I like Dale. And I'm sure you guys know all about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. They were modeled after like Magnum PI and Indiana Jones. It's kind of neat. I know I have all this like esoteric Disney afternoon knowledge in my head. So that's next week. That'll definitely be better than Caveman Games. Can almost guarantee that. No, I can absolutely guarantee that. It's a Capcom game, and it's late NES, and it's an actual platformer. And I don't. I think that Capcom games can be hard, but they are rarely broken. Even Ghosts and Goblins, for all the problems I had with it, is not a completely broken game. It's just mostly broken. Anyway, so that's next week. I may see you guys on Friday playing something. Maniac Mansion. I don't know. I don't even remember where I was in Maniac Mansion, so that might be a tricky one to pick up on. Or I could play something else. And I've been picking up some Game Boy games lately. Yeah, so have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. We're supposed to get some snow here. If you're going to get snow, I guess you're probably not going to get snow, Adam. But if you guys are getting snow, then be safe. Be warm. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Please give it a like. And thank you. And yeah, and good night. I'm sort of like trying to recover from caveman games. I'm a little bit stunned, I think. I feel like my IQ maybe dropped a little bit while I was playing this. So, whatever. Thanks for the encouragement and support and commiseration. All right. So take care. Bye.